We're going caving today, and joining me is Joe, Alex, and Jonathan. Alex, you have done this multiple times, so what should we expect for this video?
So today we're going to be having an exciting adventure underground. This is one of the more popular caves in the area. It's a very large system. It's a large walk-through passage. We won't have anything too crazy today except for the waterfall at the very end.
Joe, what are your expectations?
I'm excited for the waterfall. That sounds awesome.
Jonathan?
I'm excited for the squeezes.
Okay.
No, there are no squeezes. I was just.
Oh, okay. Oh, I will do it. I've done the one in Chattanooga. That's it's tight.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, let's go see a cave. All right, we are in the mouth of the cave. Alex, this is my first time in this cave. I've been in a couple caves throughout Tennessee, but this is my first time like doing this rock type thing. Mm-hmm. Most of the caves I've been in, the trails are cleared. Of the rocks.
The tourist traps.
Yeah, the tourist traps, exactly. And so what is this cave? What should we expect throughout this? This mouth is really cool.
Yeah, so this cave was carved over time from actually the Lost Creek waterfall located roughly 200 feet away from the entrance. We're primarily in the Banger limestone layer, so it's just really good limestone layer, basically is what that means.
What is it called, Banger?
Banger, B-A-N-G-O-R.
Skrillex will love this.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's great. So it's a very large walking passage. A lot of water used to come through here, as you can tell. This is just breakdown from over time. Eventually the wall will erode away and it can't support itself, so it'll just fall off. There's a lot of that around here, a lot of river cobbles. Most of these are sandstone because they get washed in from the surface layers, but everything we're walking through should be roughly 30 foot wide and then probably 40 foot tall. And then we're about to enter the main hallway and probably about roughly 200 feet. And then it opens up a lot bigger. So
I'm excited. Guys, let's go ahead and stop. I want to see let's all turn off our lights. I want to see how dark it gets in this cave. That's pretty dark. All right, so we're stuck in a cave, and I figured this is a great time to hear the backstories of Jonathan and Alex. So go ahead and tell me about who you guys are, what you guys are building, and what you're gonna do.
So I'm Alex Cantrell. I've been a caver most of my life, and now it's my full-time job. I started out by going in caves that we used to own on our farm properties and our surrounding neighbors, and it just slowly over time evolved into what it is now with me creating content, being a photographer and videographer for caves and exploring and mapping them. And Jonathan and I are working on a media company called Touchgrass Media, and the goal is to build a massive community of outdoors enthusiasts so we can get everybody back outside and touching some grass.
Yeah, I've been caving since I was in high school. I started when I was 16 years old. I started caving just to get out of the busyness of life and to do something where it was just completely isolated. I met up with Alex, I'd say 2, maybe 3 years ago. We went caving and kind of just talked a lot about why we go caving. For me and for Alex, a lot of it was to test yourself and figure out what you can do and what you can't do. And then where we went from there was we just figured we would see if we could build a community of people who wanted to make wholesome content and show people that you can do things that are dangerous, because this is a dangerous sport, but it's a fun sport, and it's important to figure out what you're capable of.
Our generation grew up with a lot of people playing video games, so there was a very online viral slur that people use. It's not really a slur, but
I mean,
it's
it's
like
touch
a joke.
grass.
Yeah, it's like, go touch grass, buddy, like get outside, touch some grass. So we want to turn that into more of a positive message and be more motivating rather than an insult, but get outside, get back into creation, get back into what's real, touch grass.
So a lot of it comes down to the idea of getting outside of this internet world where we're all pitted against each other. And in our opinion, a lot of good meditation and thinking about those issues happens when you're outside. When you're outside and you're hanging out with your friends and you're doing something where you have a shared goal, and it's with a group of people with a shared moral foundation.
Okay, I'm about 200 feet from the waterfall. I can hear it. This is not the part I was anticipating, but this is gonna be fun. Okay. This is why you wear gloves. Got my finger right there. But this is the site at the bottom of this cave. You have to get your permits to do this, but they do close this cave for 6 months of the year? So it's only open for a limited time. Whoa. Imagine if that was a 40-foot drop. But this is super fascinating. You can see the water coming down. You can see like where it's streaming. But Alex said you've seen this where it's just flowing, right?
Oh yeah, it just doesn't have that now.
We are in a drought here in parts of Tennessee, and so that's why it looks like this. But this is a fun experience. Make sure to have a caving buddy. Don't do this by yourself. It's the Boy Scouts motto. Don't do it by yourself. The biggest question I have, though, is why does that rock say jet? And how did he get up there? We survived. We lost one. It was a great experience. Jonathan and Alex, thank you guys for taking us out here. Make sure to check them out on Touch Grass Media. Is that your YouTube channel? Yep. Check them out there. And if you want to see more caves, definitely give Alex a follow on Instagram. There he is. He's not really lost. More caves, Alex. This is a fun experience. I cannot wait until this is a new Tennessee state park. So that means we're coming back out here potentially in the beginning of the year to highlight this new state park. One thing about the state of Tennessee, if you're adventuring here, the state parks are free. This cave experience is free. To get the permits, it's free. Then you have to drive here. So that's the biggest cost for you. So if you're looking for things to do in Tennessee, there's plenty of things to do, from caving, waterfalls, hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, off-roading, eating. There's a lot. I'm Stuart Demick for XPLR.NASH. Thank you for exploring with us.